I have those few questions for you. My name is Nemeka Abimoha. I report for Channels Television. How do you feel partnering with Taraba State, knowing the fact that Taraba is open for investment and you are one of the first set of people that are coming in to do this? 2, what have you observed as your challenges so far that you started this, and where do you think you can come in to make it better, not just for Taraba residents, but for those who will be visiting the site? 3, how do you intend to improve what you've seen on ground, knowing the fact that you've started work already?
Thank you very much, members of the press, gentlemen of the press. I must tell you that first of all, I was very excited to come to Taraba, but I wasn't too sure of what I was coming to see. When I got to Taraba, I was shocked at the level of possibilities in the over 54,000 square kilometers of area, the second largest area in Nigeria. I was particularly excited about the possibilities of ecotourism, the possibility of heritage, and I'm sure that a lot of you might not be mindful of the fact that the governor, in his wisdom, decided to create the Ministry of Heritage and Ecotourism. You get a lot of Ministry of Tourism, but I hope you know that you are the first, and that I know of, Ministry of Heritage and Ecotourism in Nigeria, and I think also in Africa, because I've never heard a Ministry of Heritage and Ecotourism. And that basically is a governor that understands that when you want to have an advantage, you take advantage of your advantage. The advantage of Taraba is ecotourism, with over 54,000 square kilometers of area. The advantage of Taraba is heritage, that we believe very strongly that once we take advantage of these two, nowhere in the world, no one in the continent of Africa, 30.3 million square kilometers of area, continent, with approximately 55 African countries, depending on how you look at it. No one will be able to compete with Taraba. When you look at the Mambila Plateau, then you go to Ibi, you visit Keshaka, and you move, you know, the biggest challenge I had when I came on board was that how and where do I start? Because even from Jalingo, the possibilities are endless. On the way from Jalingo to Ibi, to the Wunyu Lake, where we're going to be building a lake resort, you find that both right and left, you find all manners of hills, snake-like hills. You see a confluence of hills. And I had in my mind, as I walk around and I drive around and I look at them, and I coined it as a place where hills many years ago came to have a conference and refused to leave. You see a confluence of hills. So, the biggest challenge that I have for me is, where do we start? That I've been able to overcome that challenge, realizing that when trees fall on trees, you take the top piece first. We want to make it comfortable and easy for a lot of our tourists when they land in Jalingo, before they take 4 or 5 hours drive to Ibi. Let them get a taste of the heritage. 20 minutes away from Jalingo at the Slick Hills, and we're building a whole city on the hills of Zango, where they get to